Yes.
Bow, 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 bow.
Now things are getting real. People are booking their flights back home. Some people are just sitting and waiting. New Zealand are comfortable.
No
They're
doubt
just
about it.
They're just waiting.
The Namibians are home.
Yeah. Oh well, they were home by the second game.
They're in Windhoek or wherever they've won. I mean, there's
They're
only like
having
3
a
million
couple of
people in Namibia.
Yeah, they're having a couple of
3.5 are in Windhoek. It's a bit of a weird one.
Yeah,
Depends how you do numbers. I was actually doing numbers this morning for no absolute reason that other than my job and my life as a creative person in this creative world. I was doing numbers
for women hair care products.
For women hair care products, of which I am one.
Oh.
I do it for the mummies.
You're Maybelline.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Speaking of numbers, big number last night, Senzo.
73 duck. And the funny thing is about that game yesterday, Uruguay didn't start too badly.
It was a good game.
It's just that you can't play that brand of rugby against New Zealand
Yeah.
because New Zealand will destroy you. That's what they're known for.
Yeah, and also I think like a few of the New Zealanders returning now, especially like I don't think rugby fans, but particularly New Zealand rugby fans, can underestimate how important Geordie Barrett is for that side.
Damian McKenzie.
And now it begs the question, do you start Beauden Barrett at 15 or do you start Damian McKenzie?
I'd start Damian, eh?
You see, I'll never let go of Beauden Barrett.
No, I know.
Beauden and I are best friends.
Bodie. No, but like Damian McKenzie, I mean, he's got the most points in this World Cup.
I know.
53 points, 5 tries, 14 conversions.
No, he's a demon. You have to start him. You actually have to start him.
But
Just I mean, I suppose Damian McKenzie is a match winner as well. It's just Beauden's done it
time after time.
Yeah.
Like a Cindy Lauper song.
Get out of my studio.
Stay in, it's an 80s song.
So, yeah, man. But like, bro, we're going to get into the permutations of what needs to happen and how people are busy sitting. Because like, it's what some groups, it's wild. Other groups, I mean, it's pretty cut and dry. But like, also Springbok camp, I feel like there's something every week with us, eh?
Yeah, it's all happening. I mean, and again, I was confused. I really thought, well, to be fair, I'm in two minds. I really thought the injury would bring another hooker in, like a Joseph Dwebo, who knows, like in the reserves.
Yeah.
But then you bring back the GOAT. Lukhanyo Am. You know what I'm saying?
The provider, Mr. Through, the most unselfish guy.
He is just, and he's just so beautiful to watch.
But like, talk me through that. What do you think of that call-up?
If Deon Free didn't play as well as he did against Tonga, then I would have been worried.
Okay.
Because then I would have said, no, don't bring Lukhanyo, bring Joseph Dwebo. We need another specialized hooker.
Sure.
But Deon Free, considering how physical the Tongans are and how dominant their pack was for, let's say, 20 minutes of the game.
Yeah, they just ran
Deon
out of
Free had a game like second to none.
Yeah, to remember.
I don't know if he actually got given man of the match, but he should have.
No, he should have. But But remember, I said on the group, after I saw my Pimpi's face, I was like, something's broken there.
Yeah,
something's broken because it's unfortunate.
It was almost like something had dropped, like his left eye socket had dropped. It was so sad, and what absolutely rinses me is that all we got was a penalty. It was Augustine Pulu who was the number 9 who made the tackle. And I'm going to say this outright. And if you want to fight, fighters in the comments, tag me in your post at Nick Archibald ZA. I don't care.
Yeah.
If it was any other team and someone and let's say R9, like a South African 9, had that collision on a Mapimpi, let's say like a Julian Savia back in the day, or a Mark Talea against New Zealand.
Yeah.
Any other team, it would have been a yellow card.
Absolutely.
Gone to the bunker to be turned into a red.
Absolutely. But
and what did we get? A penalty. Get out of here.
And they wanted to give Etzebeth a yellow card for
a rugby. That's a real rugby. You know when people say rugby incident?
Yeah.
That's a real rugby
and he
incident.
he tried to pull out as well.
Literally, bruh.
So it was just like, okay, cool. What are we doing? Like, what are we doing?
It confuses me. I do think I don't know. Maybe if we were Springbok fans, we wouldn't feel this way. But it genuinely feels like we're always fighting the refs. Like we have to fight to get refs
actually.
on our side.
It's ridiculous, actually.
But I love the Lukhanyo Am callback. Senzo, I noted something on Twitter.
Talk to me. What did the streets say?
The streets.
The tweets.
Was it 2 nights ago? I also have another one from last night, but 2 nights ago. Did you know that Lukhanyo Am does not have 10 fingers? Did you know that?
I think I've heard that before, but jeez.
His left hand, his middle finger on his left hand is actually only half a finger. How crazy is that?
But you don't really need that finger for anything.
No, the middle one. The middle one.
No, but it's sorry, jumping in here. Producer Paulo.
Yes.
Hi. Founder, creative director of Working Title
There we
FC.
go, creative director.
And I don't have a shoe on, so don't worry about that.
What's going on, Paulo?
It's a nightmare. I fuck up other people's podcasts. It's a cultural thing, though.
Yes.
Yeah, right? I stand corrected, yeah.
Yeah, so it is a cultural thing within
Yes.
the Eastern Cape, but this is not from his culture.
Oh,
so he confirmed in an interview that he had an accident at like 3 years old where it left like a severed finger and it just the rest got cut off. But you aren't wrong. So in the also culture, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's when you're 3 or 5 years old. I worked with a colleague, shout out Ayanda Phelim. He's also a sports writer down in Cape Town. And he was taking his children that December. It was December of 2019 to go and get there. But in his culture, it's the left ring finger, and you do 1/3 off.
Some cultures or some clans, it's left pinky. So
that's really. Hey, we got to do research on that.
Speaking of sportsmen without any fingers or toes, you know, Martin Guptill doesn't have a toe on one of his foot.
What happened? Did someone child off at St. Stithians when he betrayed us?
I don't know, but yeah, that's wild.
And
he still got such good balance.
100%. But as he handed in his South African passport, they chopped his toe off. And he said, I'll just be like the third best New Zealand batsman. Anyways, I just saw that and I was absolutely shook. Because, I mean, Lukhanyo Am, for only 9 fingers, has arguably the best hands we've ever seen in a Springbok.
It's outrageous. And they're so deft. And it's like...
Man, I'm really excited. I'm excited to see him in the side. Also, I saw how much joy everyone had when they saw him come onto the practice or come onto the training ground, which is awesome. Huge loss with Makazole Mapimpi. And also, I want to know your thoughts. Handrè Pollard started against Tonga.
No, but
how good was that to watch?
But you saw him kicking.
I know.
7 for 7.
And more importantly, Mani Liba kicked 3 for 3 when he came on.
Exactly. So I think he draws. Pollard might have had something to impart there.
100%, yeah.
I mean,
I think that's what people miss. You know, when it was announced, everyone was like, "Oh no, it's going to undermine Mani Liba." What? Please, man, that's not how the Springboks. But the Springboks don't function like that.
But who better to take advice from than someone who's got over 600 test points?
Exactly, 100% right. So I'm
100.
You're 100% right. Yeah, get out.
But what do you make of the performance against Tonga?
It was really good. I literally, I think at halftime, I messaged one of my mates and I was like, the size of these Tongans is
Tamiafuna,
terrifying. He's 145 kilos.
That's ridiculous.
What is going on?
That's like, 2 and a bit of me.
Literally. That's terrifying.
Literally no, man.
No, it's absolutely wild. So I thought we played really well considering, you know, the circumstances of how physical they were.
Yeah.
And also what I loved was, you know, and they've spoken a lot about Mani Liba fronting up in the 10 channel as a tackler as well as a defender. Whereas back in the day you had to protect, I mean, even people like Richie Mo'unga have to go defend on the wing as 10s, right? Johnny Sexton was the same. Mani Liba and Handrè Pollard, after that massive injury being out for so long, was fronting up to big players.
Yeah, no.
You know, Charles Piatau, Augustine. I mean, those are big guys, and they're playing in the back
like,
line. So, yeah, I thought it was a really, really great performance. Really, really great performance.
But we stacked in the center position, eh?
Yeah, we overly stacked, but I think what if Lukhanyo can prove his fitness, I don't think he'll play in the quarterfinal, to be honest with you.
No.
Unless we go with the 5-3 split, and I wouldn't play him because his position is 13 at the end of the day. But if he can sort of slowly start working his way up, because his defense is as good as Jesse Creel, and then he's Lukhanyo Am. Put a ball in his hand, he's going to create some magic, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, I think we are stacked there, big time. Who would you start? Let's say everyone's fit. Who would you start?
Damian Delunde and Jesse Creel. Yeah,
Jesse Creel, not Lukhanyo Am. If everyone's fit and ready to go.
Yeah, Creel.
Still, okay, that's interesting.
No, because the defense factor.
Yeah, I suppose, World Cups are one on defense.
Yeah, the defense factor. And
I think people underrate Jesse too hard. Even on attack. I mean, man's still got a bit of toe.
Yeah,
he doesn't have the flair of a Lukhanyo Am, but he's still got a bit of toe. No one does. There's one person who has the flair of Lukhanyo Am. His name's Burden Barrett. Because he's the GOAT. Don't tag me in your post. Unless you want to.
But yeah, now it's the business end, eh? It's the business end. Now, Australia, I mean, they can Qantas it back home.
Yeah.
I mean...
Well, what has to happen?
Oh, do you want to hear the permutations?
Yeah, give me the facts here.
Well, with one round of the Rugby World Cup 2023 pool phase left to play, only 2 teams are guaranteed qualification. Well, 3 now, if you include New Zealand. 5 places are still up to play for, and these are the permutations. So in Pool A, Namibia cannot qualify for the quarterfinals as they are on 0 points.
Naturally.
France have gained an automatic qualification for RWC 2027. It is impossible for them to finish outside the top 3. Both quarterfinal spots and the other 2 2027 qualification places are still to be decided. So France will top Pool A if they avoid defeat against Italy.
Which is tonight.
Yeah. They'll go to number 2 losing bonus points would also be enough for France to top Pool A, providing Italy do not get a try bonus point.
Oh, because that then brings everyone into place. Then who goes through?
Exactly. France
need to make sure against Italy tonight, essentially, is what we're trying to say.
Exactly. So France will finish ahead of New Zealand on the head-to-head rule. A bonus point, as happened last night, a bonus point win for New Zealand will secure qualifications. Even if France, Italy, and New Zealand all finish on 15 points, the All Blacks have better points difference.
Yeah, they have 206 as of the Uruguay game last night.
Exactly. Uruguay had to beat New Zealand by a bonus point try and by at least 80 points, and will need France to defeat Italy in order to qualify for the... Okay. Yeah.
Deep breaths.
A point will confirm Italy's qualification into next World Cup. Okay. So 2027.
So they get like a losing bonus point and they're qualified for that.
Yeah, but
they're definitely not getting to the quarters.
No, man.
What a useless excuse for a rugby team.
No, bro, they can't tackle. I've seen turnstiles do more.
Honestly,
stop more people.
You know who I want to see in the Six Nations? Georgia.
Honestly.
Get Italy out of there. They don't deserve it. Go play Division 2.
The permutations in Pool B. Tonga and Romania cannot qualify for the quarterfinals as they have both on 0 points with 1 game left against each other. They are both incapable of finishing in the top 3 spots of their pool. Automatic qualification for 2027 will go to Scotland, Ireland, South Africa, regardless of any further results. Both quarterfinal places are still to be decided. So, Scotland must beat Ireland and deny the Irish a bonus point to finish second on the head-to-head rule with South Africa topping the pool. If Ireland get a bonus point and Scotland do not, Ireland will top the pool on the head-to-head rule from South Africa. A Scotland bonus point without Ireland getting anything from the game will see them qualify in second place behind the Springboks. The Springboks would finish first on the head-to-head rule. If Scotland win and both teams get a bonus point, then they will join South Africa on 15 points, and points difference will determine top spot in Pool B. Scotland must win by 21 points or more to claim top spot ahead of South Africa, who are on plus 117, Ireland plus 122, Scotland plus 97. Ireland would then qualify as runners-up on the head-to-head rule, having beaten South Africa. If Scotland do not win by such margin, then South Africa will finish top on points difference and Scotland second on the head-to-head rule. Ireland will guarantee top top spot if they secure 2 points on their match against Scotland.
So have you seen that whole thing? I know we're going through each pool, but have you seen that whole thing about they're like the Irish might throw the game just a little bit just to get Springboks out the way?
Shame.
That is one also like I think people.
Did Liverpool fans come up with that theory?
Hey, listen, don't talk about Liverpool and how we. Hey,
Scousers.
No, that the weekend of Liverpool was definitely fixed, and you all know it. Don't tag me. I know it's not. We're not getting into football right now, but I'm a Liverpool fan. I've analyzed the situation.
No.
It was absolute bullshit.
Your discipline is nonsense.
I agree with that.
No, your discipline is nonsense. Like what? Also, what's Jota doing?
No, I agree with that.
Like, come on, man.
It was only the offside call.
Because why? Someone can't use a ruler. Shame.
It's not even, but my worst, have you heard the audio? I know it's not the football type, but the audio goes, the one guy's going, guys, we've got it wrong. Stop the game. And they're like, no, we don't. We're not going to stop the game.
But Mourinho
like,
told you guys, that man on the field is not the referee. The referee is in London. In some room in London. If I talk, I get.
I'm so triggered. I cried last night when we played against was it Stuttgart or whatever Union SG in the Europa League, because I'm like, at some point, like if we miss Champions League qualification by like a point at the end of the season, it's going to break my heart.
Shame.
Sorry, I know I'm going off now.
Do you know what I want to happen? I want the game to be replayed. Actually, I want them to be replayed. I want Liverpool to lose worse and lose the title on goal difference.
Okay, thank you.
I've been there, done that.
Okay, now that's out the way. Yes, I'm a Liverpool fan. Don't tag me.
Oh, you scarce bastard.
I forgot where I was. Just got so triggered. Oh yes, about the Irish. But also, like, what people don't understand is that when it comes to a World Cup, Rugby World Cup, there's been one team that has lost a game in the World Cup and gone on to win the Rugby World Cup.
And we all know who those are.
Ever. It's us, the GOATs.
We're them boys.
The greatest team of all time. It is what it is. Okay, it's a bit of a stretch. But
no, we are the greatest team of all time.
But the issue is, Ireland would never even risk it, because never mind the risk of not making the quarterfinals. 2, you need momentum in a World Cup.
Oh, yeah.
You want to win every game. No one plans to lose a game, unless you're the 2019 Springboks. You plan to lose that opening game in New Zealand against in Japan. So yeah, I couldn't even listen to, like, every major news outlet was like, oh no, they're gonna throw. They even asked Jacques Nienaber in a press conference. That's match fixing, bruh.
Honestly, but also do not difficult it is to throw a rugby game with those kind of permutations.
Yeah,
because it's not
when it's that risky.
Nah. Mess around and you play New Zealand. Oh, which they probably are.
Yeah.
But coming back to my point, I don't want to play New Zealand now.
Yeah, I don't want to play after last night. I don't want to play. But to be fair, also it was Uruguay. Can everyone calm down? This was my other tweet that I saw last night. Oh, New Zealand absolutely trash Uruguay.
Yeah,
obviously.
It is Uruguay.
If it didn't thrash Uruguay, I would be surprised. But now New Zealand have 2 games in hand where they've absolutely slaughtered Oaks in front of them. All Blacks with their tails up. If I was Ireland, I wouldn't want to face them.
That's what I'm saying, because like now, also peaking at the right time is crucial, because you remember England last World Cup.
Yeah,
they ended the pool stages kind of hot, and then they showed Australia, and then they said, "Oh,
yeah,
we'll take the other Oaks from the Cook Strait as well."
Yeah, exactly. Bring them.
Bring them. Also, we own you guys. Look at your flag.
Yeah, please.
We own you guys.
Respect us.
No, but like, but my thing is that, like, the guys from Pool C and Pool D, I don't know.
Yeah, listen, I don't care about them. I'm gonna put it straight up. I want Fiji to go through. What's Fiji's next game? Who do they play?
Portugal.
Portugal. So they're gonna thrash Portugal.
They need 1 point.
They need 1 point from it
to confirm second place.
Easy as that. Easy does. I'm sorry, going to be like
because
30 point win.
Wales
have guaranteed themselves. Like it's all fun. Australia go home. Everyone hates Eddie Jones. Perfect. That's exactly what I want to hear.
They're all gimmies though. Like what?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like almost like guaranteed now in terms of your tables. Like Pool C is almost guaranteed to be
So
Wales, Fiji.
yeah, so in Pool C, Wales need 1 point against Georgia to guarantee top spot in Pool C. Fiji need 1 point against Portugal to confirm second place. If Fiji get nothing from the match, Australia will qualify for the quarter. If that happens, fix. I'm crying fix.
Swear
I will cry fix.
No, it actually should be disallowed. That Australia side is too crap to deserve a
They're
quarterfinal
garbage,
spot. Garbage.
They are absolute
and not
dog
by
water.
their own accord.
No.
Because Eddie Jones is an idiot.
My man.
Yo,
My
that
man
guy's
Eddie.
an idiot. I can't believe people think that he has such a good record as a coach. He has one title. Six Nations 2016. That's it. He's done nothing else. He's assistant coach in 2007. We had one of the best South African teams ever with Jake White at the helm. Don't tag me, bruh. You did nothing in that team.
No, but like
No, I
it's
actually
dog water.
despise Eddie Jones.
Well, the only thing really to play for is it's the Argentina Japan game, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. I would love Japan getting into a
No, then there's a real
quarterfinal.
crisis in the south, bro.
Well, we've spoke about this last
Yeah.
week. There is a crisis in the south.
Man.
Senzo stuffed it. And like we think Australia have suffered most. Argentina are bleeding down there.
Oh, bro, like it's.
I think the Argentinians should try and get into MLS.
Ooh.
MLR. Major League Rugby. Side note, sorry.
News coming out of the England camp: Jack Willis ruled out of the Rugby World Cup. Neck injury. Also, nobody cares. It's England.
It's England, yeah.
Nobody.
It's fine. We all know what the final is and what we want to see.
No.
There's only 4 teams. There's 4 teams, and they're all on the same side of the draw, which is unfortunate. But there's 4 teams that I would like to see in the final: France, Ireland, New Zealand, South Africa. That's it. If anyone else makes the final, I'm going to be upset with life. Just telling you. Imagine South Africa Ireland final. That'd be spicy. Oh. But you don't think they're going to get through New Zealand?
No, I'm telling you right now, and you're going to be saying, "Oh,
No, I do trust you. I can see it happening. I just that Irish side, their power.
no, man." But like, it's
New Zealand.
Jeez. Speaking of which, it's possible. So three teams on the running to be world number 1 after this weekend.
Who?
For the first time, World Cup. So it could be either us, New Zealand. No, sorry, us, France or Ireland. But also, like now, world rankings don't really mean.
Yeah.
They really
Means
don't mean
nothing to us.
anything. But like, oh my goodness, like it's, bruh. I don't know. I really don't know. Like this World Cup, it's actually tight.
Yeah.
It's actually tight.
It is. But again, I mean, this Ireland-Scotland game tomorrow, I think Ireland walk past Scotland.
You think
that's-
you think they walk Scotland?
Walk Scotland, 100%.
By how many points?
18, 15.
18, 15. That's a bit of a pace thing, eh? No, that is a bit of a pace thing. What do you think Italy do to or what do France do to Italy?
Well, France need their tails up. And I mean, Italy are going to be hurting already.
Yeah.
So I think 50, maybe 60. Wales are going to beat Georgia. England are going to beat Samoa.
Yeah. But they're going to be a few casualties from that game.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They're going to be a few casualties. In
But
that
that's
game.
fine because then they make their quarters and then they're out and done. Perfect. Smiling for us.
Bro, like if you look at the tables for this World Cup, like it's ridiculous. I'm just scrolling down everything, and it's what? Dominic Oaks are stuck on 5 tries.
Yeah.
They're like a whole host of guys stuck on 5 tries. And that one England idiot, just because he scored 5 in one game, he's like, come on, man.
So who has the most tries right now?
It's
Ty.
Damien McKenzie, a whole, like there are a lot of Oaks on.
So what's your prediction looking at that list?
Looking at that list,
For most tries in this year's World Cup?
Damien McKenzie.
I think so as well.
Damien McKenzie, because...
And is that as of like today?
It is as of today, so...
Because did he score a try last night? I don't know, I gave up after
He
30
scored
minutes.
2, bro. Nearly helped himself to a hat-trick.
Yeah, he could break it.
So who's on 5 tries? Like, oh my word.
Any South Africans? No, we haven't scored many tries.
I think Mapimpi was on 5.
Oh, he was. Yeah, that's true. He scored a hat-trick against Romania.
Oh, I think he was on 5 tries. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was on 5 tries.
That's very sad. That's actually, every time I think about it, it actually becomes an even bigger loss for us.
But like now, nobody, like I didn't realize that 33 games have been played out of 48 now.
Sure.
Like the business end comes at you quickly, eh?
Yeah, I mean, this is the last weekend. This is the last weekend of group stages.
And also now you realize you're 2 games away from a final.
Yo.
Now it's real.
South Africa have to win 2 more games to win another
You're in a final.
World Cup final.
You're in another final.
Also, we've never lost a final, just side note.
Only Oaks.
3 of 3, baby.
Only Oaks.
We are the only ones. That's actually very true.
Only Oaks. Only other.
Never lost, bruh.
Only team Jonah Lomu didn't score a try against as well.
Really? I suppose, who dominated? James Small.
No pun intended. Not
Yeah.
my cat.
Not my cat. Yeah, we know that for free.
Gee whiz,
Bro,
but
my cat is still lying down at Ellis Park, bro. There's
But
actually a
it's-
stake there. You have to avoid it when you play.
exactly. But like we hoping to be those guys, who go like the cover of Lethal Weapon, like New Zealand. Because they're the
Yes.
only guys to go back to back. New Zealand are the only guys to successfully defend.
Yeah, I want to see. I do still think we can do it. Let's do this. Let's look at the tables
Okay.
and Sorry, my phone's going off like a cut snake. Let's look at the tables and I want you to give me your semi-finals. Forget the final. We know what you want. We know what I want. Springboks, All Blacks. I don't mind that. I would love a Springboks Island just so we can dominate them and just keep Dublin quiet. What does your semi-final look like?
So we played Pronkers from CD side here.
Yes, yeah. So we go through. We beat France.
And then
In your mind?
And then who do we get? Do we get
Well, it'll be
quarterfinal 1, quarterfinal 2?
so C and D will play Wales, Argentina, Australia, England. I think we take on Wales or
as usual.
yeah, Wales in a semi. I don't mind that.
Oh no, bro.
Put Dwayne on to dominate. It's
no,
fine.
no, bring Wales.
Bring Wales. I'm
bring-
happy with that. Easy.
But I don't know. But playing Wales might give you a false sense of security going into a final. The way Wales are right now,
That's fair.
like I wouldn't want Wales because Wales aren't that Wales team with
Yeah, but that's just the draw.
Alan-
I mean, they're
yeah.
all like that. I'm going to put my hand up here. I don't want Fiji. I don't want Fiji.
Bro, I
It's
don't
going
know.
to bully you too much and hurt you too
I
much.
don't want England latter stages because I've
Yeah.
seen this movie before countless times. England, there'll be dog water pool stages, and then
Yeah.
they get to
All of
a
a sudden.
quarterfinal, semi-final, and things just click for them. Like it's
Yeah.
also wait. If I'm not mistaken, England made. Oh, okay. No, it was only when it was in their backyard where they est the bed, where they shut the bed.
Yeah,
it was
exactly.
Bad.
Shame, I remember that. It was 2015.
Yeah.
That's why they brought in Eddie Jones. And now look at him. Eddie's on a Qantas back
Oh,
home.
he's a wallaby.
I want to see the actual flows. You know what I'm saying?
So
I want to see.
Oh, it's okay.
I want to see a diagram of
Okay.
what it could be.
So quarterfinal 1, Saturday 14th of October.
Yeah.
Winner Pool C, runner up Pool D.
Okay, so that'll for now be Wales versus either Japan or Argentina. Okay.
Quarterfinal 2, winner Pool B versus runner up Pool A.
Okay, that's
Ireland,
New
New
Zealand,
Zealand.
France, South Africa, Ireland. Those
Yeah,
guys.
that mix.
Yeah.
Then on Sunday's quarterfinal 3, winner Pool D versus runner up Pool C.
So it'd be England and Australia right now, but it'd be England and Fiji. Yo, Fiji could get into a semi because they beat England in the warm-up at Twickenham.
Yeah.
But it's England.
Yeah, exactly. Quarterfinal 4, winner Pool A versus runner up Pool B. So that's likely us.
Yeah. And then what would the semis look like?
Semi would be winner quarterfinal 1 versus winner quarterfinal 2.
So Wales, yeah.
Wales Island probably.
Wales Island, yeah. That's a goodie.
And then semi-final 2, quarterfinal 3 versus quarterfinal 4, winner of that.
Us versus
Probably England.
probably England.
You've got to love it. I'm not scared.
I'm not scared. No, I think if we can get through our quarterfinal, we guarantee a final spot.
And then
That's it.
Friday, 27th of October, the game that nobody wants to play, bronze medal match.
Oof, big loss.
And then 28th October is the real deal.
That's the real deal. So I'm going South Africa, Ireland final. South Africa going to win. And what are you saying for the final?
We'll see the All Blacks there.
South Africa, All Blacks.
Oh, bro, listen here. I like it when the North makes noise.
I know.
Because how many installments of the World Cup have we had? We've had, what?
9, I think.
9. And you guys have only fetched 1. And you guys invented the game. Go sleep, Bucks. Go sleep. Like, go sleep. And last time the World Cup was in France, we all know how that story ends.
Exactly.
We all know. But
Absolutely
dude,
dominated.
I'm just looking at all the games to be played at Stade de France. Like, that pitch is going to be finished by the time it's the final.
Yeah, 100%. But I mean, they have to do that, I suppose.
Because think about it. Quarterfinal 2, Stade de France. Quarterfinal 4, Stade de France. Both semis, Stade de France.
And final.
Losers final, Stade de France.
Jeez.
Final, Stade de France.
Yo, good luck to the groundsman. Oui. Whatever they say in France.
Oh, Saint-Denis. Saint-Denis. Merde. That's what they say in France. But now, do you know what the thing is as well? You don't want to be losing a game now, because if you lose a game now, you've got a lot of question marks, because it basically means you're going in cold.
Yeah.
And you basically have to go back to the drawing board.
Also, whoever faces South Africa in the quarterfinal, be it France or New Zealand, depending on what happens in the game tonight between France and Italy, need to understand the Springboks have had 2 weeks of rest. We play Tonga on Sunday, so nearly a week ago. Our next game's next week, Saturday.
Oh, Elizabeth must be eating people.
So
French
be
fries.
ready. Be
French
ready
fries.
for the Springboks.
French fries.
No,
No,
I think it's going to be a good one.
no, but like, do you think that's a good thing though, having so much time off?
I think after the Tongan game, yes.
Fair enough.
Air out a couple of the hits. Also
Fair
gives
enough.
Lukhanyo Am a bit of time, gives Handrè Pollard a bit of time to get some contact in, get their minds ready for a quarterfinal. And then we play rugby. Then we go.
No one spill.
Against France after 2 weeks of rest. Don't tag me, bro. I'm ready.
And they're saying, who's this guy? The guy that Dupont is going to come back against us?
Not a
Shame.
chance.
Shame.
He'll come back for 5 minutes and Etzebeth will headbutt him through his mask. And
He'll
then
say-
be done.
Yeah.
Done and dusted.
Oh my goodness. No, but like now, for England, it's not ideal though. I wouldn't want to play Samoa now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're going to wreck your oats.
Playing 4 games in a row and getting a full 2 weeks off it's going to save us big time.
They're going to... No. I don't know, but gee whiz. But I think we win it all.
Yeah.
That
think
still hasn't changed.
We win the quarterfinal, we walk France, and we march on to the final. And whoever we face, All Blacks, Ireland, whatever,
Doesn't matter.
you're not going to exist there.
It doesn't matter.
Siamtanda Kolisi.
That captain, my captain.
Exactly. I will sing
Exactly.
Ikwicho in that tunnel by myself.
Also, how many fetches do we have, dude?
No, our team is stacked. We stacked everywhere.
No, we are stacked everywhere. That's actually...
I was so worried about the hooker thing, but Deon Free proved to me that you can, because you have Bongyo Manambi, but you can put Deon Free on for the last 20 minutes, he'll hold his own. He'll hold his own. And he'll fetch for you. You'll get in there.
Oh, my goodness. No, but
It's going to be a good one.
Anyway, gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, Ireland beat New Zealand. I'm telling you right now, Senzo said it first. Go put money on it. You want to be rich?
You want to be rich.
You want to be rich? I'm telling you right now.
New Zealand beating Ireland. That's your big call.
Oh, Archie.
Put your money on it. Senzo said.
Exactly.
Senzo said.
Exactly. Archie, it's been real.
All day, baby.
All day, son.
We'll catch you in the quarters. I don't care what happens this weekend because South Africa's on the rise. Ireland will beat Scotland, and we'll see you in the quarters. France, good luck.